way back, the first set of hurdles that came up, what do you think, what were they for you? And, what was your way to sort of get past that?
Great. The very first hurdle, and I see this in hindsight, because when I faced it, I didn't think of it as, this is the very first thing that I'm going through or whatever. But in hindsight, the first of it was to overcome self-doubt. And I think a lot of women would smile at that because that is our biggest, catharsis or whatever you want to call it. There is this bug that keeps coming inside and keeps biting us every time. And what I'm doing is, am I supposed to be doing this or not? What I'm saying is, am I the right person to do it or not? Is this really going to lead to something, or is it just going to be pushed aside as a hobby somewhere else? And this bug keeps coming back again and again and again in every stage of your growth. And somewhere we just need to quash it or silence it because it's not difficult to. It's difficult for us. It's something genetic with women that this self-doubt keeps coming back to us every time. But knowing, and it sometimes works out to be a great tool because that's what is our sixth sense, as you call it, right? And sometimes it leads us to do some amazing things, makes us great people to do HR, to planned, organized, execution of things as well. But at the same time, you should also know when to silence off that little bug. Going back somewhere, once I crossed that hurdle of whether I am the right person to do this, there was this huge problem that I faced was, I don't know technology. I, by education, I'm an English literature graduate. So I was thinking I was going to become a translator or, do something with marketing in my life, but, or writing for that matter, because the power of pen attracted me, but did not plan myself to be an entrepreneur. And then when I found myself as an entrepreneur, I did every single thing possible to try and understand what technology is really, how do I go about building it. I've done it all, gone and given it as final year projects to engineering students to get the very first MVP, to talk to other companies who can manufacture the entire, I was working on the idea for coin box ATM, a micro ATM of sorts. So to talk to manufacturing units to build this entire thing, and then they told me they need working drawings and all, and everything became a challenge for me. Those are times where having a co-founder really helped, and finding someone who can understand what you're trying to build, no, but not just that, but also understand that passion and that madness that comes along with creating something and creating something that is impactful. So finding a co-founder and understanding technology and knowing that I will, no matter what, I will have to force myself to understand this entire tech space. It's not rocket science, I would tell you today, because if there's a lot of information available to us otherwise, and it's just about, we put our heart that we want to understand it, and we would be able to understand now. Not that, all of us can get up and start coding overnight, but even understanding how you are able to translate what you want into the and pass on that vision to someone who can build this entire thing for you. So these two things are very critical, first steps I feel, and challenges that entrepreneurs, specifically women entrepreneurs, face right early in their journey.